The intro. Oh my gosh, we're live right now. Whoops. I love that song so much.
First of all, do you hear that noise? Okay, I was gonna say.
I love that song so much.
First of all, do you hear that? Do you hear
Yeah.
that noise? Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I still hear it?
So
Why do I hear an echo? First of all, do you hear that? Do you hear that noise? Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I still hear it?
Now it went away.
Oh my God. You hear that? Do you hear that?
I do hear it. Hey, Alan. Now it went away.
Oh my God. Where's this coming from?
I do hear it.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know, but I do hear it. Oh my word.
I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know, but I do hear it.
Okay.
Did I
Wow.
get it?
I think so.
All
guess I might not. I guess because I was sharing the tab earlier. I was trying to share it earlier. I think that tab was still open, and so when the show started, it started playing.
Gotcha. That was so funny.
I know.
Alice.
What's up?
Stay with me. So fun to have our girls here. Let me just tell you what's up. It is Sunday night. It is the 5th of December, which is so surreal. This is the A&O show. Also, we are live on my channel, Amber Likens, and live on Olivia Hayward's channel. We'll explain to you. If you're not subscribed to each of our channels, we'll kind of explain what our channels are about. But the A&O show is an entrepreneur lifestyle show where we inspire and equip you on your business journey. And the coolest thing is that it is Vlogmas. Like, I feel like we need to do a huge dance for that. So we've made it to 5 days. Vlogmas is such a big deal. It's kind of like this marathon. So we have already been with you every day for 5 days, and we're going to be with you for 25 days up until actually Christmas Day. We'll be vlogging and uploading on Christmas Day, and then we'll see you in the new year. But crazy thing is that tonight, on Sunday nights, we're live at 9 p.m. and it's wind down. So get your cocktail and wind down on Sunday night with us.
Let's get your cocktail.
That's right. Okay, so I am drinking, this is Beach Plum. It's sparkling water. It is LaCroix, and it's actually very tasty. I was just sharing with Olivia before the show went live, and then we went live super fast. I wasn't even prepared. I hit the button too quick, but I love all of these flavored drinks. So they just all taste really well. And so now I'm trying out LaCroix and seeing what I think about it. Olivia, what are you sipping on?
I am sipping on Canada Dry Ginger Ale, 0 sugar. If you guys know, I don't like any sugar-free, sugarless diet things in general, but this one, I don't know. I could deal with it.
Yeah, I'm actually, if you can drink that, then I probably would actually enjoy it but Olivia likes sugary drinks. It's like, don't give me the fake stuff. I'd rather have the real or don't have it at all. So I totally get that. But yeah, I'm interested in that because I love ginger ale. It's just full of so much sugar. So
yeah, no, this one is good. I can deal with it. Um, and it was the only thing upstairs to drink. So I
That's
really would want to make me some tea, but then that required me going downstairs and making it. I was like, no, just give me some ginger ale.
yeah. All right,
So,
I'm curious to know who in the chat, if even if you're watching live or in the comment, I mean live or replay, who has a two-story house and who has a one-story house? You know, I live in the vibe of like one-story homes. Like I get a two-story or three-story, whatever it is for I don't know what you got. I'm like, that's cool. I love it. And they're beautiful and great. But I'm so into this one story because every time I walk up and down my hallway, my mind goes, oh, that's what people do when they live in a two-story. They're up and down the steps because you forget things.
mhm.
So tell me how you deal with that, Olivia. How do you actually deal with being in a two-story? What's your strategy?
My strategy is when I'm downstairs, I'm downstairs. When I come upstairs, I come upstairs. And so that means like, just on a natural day basis, you know, people are like, "Oh, I can't deal with stairs because, I want to go up and down." Well, I literally don't go up and down my stairs many times at home because generally in the morning you wake up, you go downstairs and you go to work, or I go to the studio, or I go to my office and I work in there. And so I'm not, it's like, you don't typically you don't run back and forth to your bedroom all day unless you're like just doing something like you're working in your home. Like maybe if it's on a weekend and you're like cleaning your home, then I can see
Yeah.
stairs to be annoying because like if you're going up and downstairs. But even then, it's like okay, you do the bottom and then you come to the top, or you do the top and you go to the bottom, whatever. So I don't know. It's not that bad, but it is those opportunities. There are those times where you're like, oh, I want to get something, and then it's these stairs. Not that it's no, they ain't going up to the sky. So it's like it ain't that many stairs, but sometimes you're just like, oh, I don't want to go up there or down there to get whatever I'm doing, whatever I need. But I think that would be if I lived in a one-story house because I could see like if you were in your den, you like now I gotta walk all the way to the other side of the house because I feel like you're walking to your bedroom from your den area. It's still a long way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But it does make sense. And whenever I hear you explaining, like when I go down, I'm just down, I see a lot of times women, especially moms, they're posting more like, I have a basket at the bottom of the staircase. And so I just know these are the things that need to go upstairs. So then when I go, I try to take it all in a basket because
Mhm.
sometimes that makes it easier. You always forget something. It's like, oh, my charger is
Yeah.
downstairs or
Yeah.
my
Mhm.
whatever my drink that I don't know, whatever it
Yeah.
could be, something.
Usually it's like your drink. Like I will come the other night, I was so mad because I went downstairs and I had got like a snack or something like that. And I had a bowl, but I had made myself a drink and I came all the way upstairs, got in the bed, and then realized my drink was downstairs. That's when I was like mad. And it's not even about being downstairs or upstairs. It's just like now you gotta get back out of your bed and go
Yep,
get, whatever you're trying to get. So you're like, it's annoying. Either way,
yeah,
you gotta go.
yep,
But yeah, you do get your daily exercise. Now, listen, I used to live on the third floor of an apartment building. I think that was more annoying than living in a two-story house.
yeah, yeah,
Because for one, if you're going grocery shopping, it was like, okay, you do not want to be going up to the third floor more than one time. So it's like we used to go to the grocery store and it's like, okay, if can we take all this stuff upstairs right now? Like it's a one trip store trip. Like I'm not trying to go up and down the stairs
yep,
to bring something in. So that was more annoying than living in a two-story home.
yeah.
But yeah, I definitely got my exercise living on the third floor of an apartment building.
Every time I see apartments, I think that, but the third floor, it seems to be the best
Mhm.
because there's no sound above
Mm.
you. Because
Yep.
otherwise you're like, they're having a party or they're just walking around and you hear sounds.
Mhm. Yep.
So I would choose a third story, but then I would think groceries,
Mhm.
bags, workload, like just anything.
Moving.
First story makes sense, but then I'm like, no,
Yeah.
neither. Like, there's a pro and con, so you just have to pick your battle, right?
Yep. Moving was a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not even cool at all. But for someone that I think it's so funny, Alice is like, that's when I get my exercise. That's the mindset you have to have.
Yep.
It's just being like, "It's fine. I'm gonna get my steps in. I'm gonna get my
Mhm.
heart rate up today. Let me just climb my own stairs
Mhm.
and
And
make
yeah,
it."
people say that's like a good workout too, to just
Yeah.
like climb your stairs. A lot of people do that. Yep. Definitely a great workout for sure.
Okay, so we have some women in the comments. You guys, I'm so glad that y'all are hanging with us. Hang with us the whole time because we have some insane stuff to talk about and share. And
Mhm.
this is just winding down. It's like getting prepped for the week. We're going to talk about our week. So
Yep.
let us know, what do you do Monday through Friday? What is your load that you take on through the week? Because we are going to spill some tea about, well, we spilled tea yesterday morning. It's not like bad tea. We're just going
This is more chill tea. Okay. This
to
is more
chill.
like giving you our, strategies, I guess, more
Yeah,
than tea.
yeah. So Olivia, I had a conversation today. We had we have home church. So we have people in home, and then we had friends come over to still celebrate the kids' birthdays and stuff. And we were just talking about work stuff, kind of just evolved in conversation, which it does naturally with people. And
Mhm.
it's just really interesting how everybody works very differently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you still accomplish the same end goal, which is being successful, or going to work, doing your job, going back home, whatever that looks like for you, to collect an income, right? To have a check and whatever, however that comes. And so I get that, but how people do it is so interesting to me. And I find when I tell people about how I do videos, it kind of blows their mind. They just don't understand like the logistics behind how money is made with that. Because it kind of keeps coming up about my retirement of retiring my brushes. And you made this big transition last year into full-time entrepreneurship. Like, we've made these big major business moves, right? And then some people go like, well, how do you make money now?
Actually, did you say last year?
It was 20 no, it's 2020.
Yeah.
So it's been a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's almost been 2 years.
Yeah.
No, it's a year and a half. Gosh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a year and a half. It would be 2 years next June.
Yeah, no, no, I can't fathom it. It feels like it just happened.
Yeah, it really does.
But it's funny, people are like, "Well, how do you make money?" Right, well, we're okay, well, you're not making money there, so what are you doing? And I just think it's very interesting. So we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Because that comes with our workload, like what we do. And then a friend of mine was like, "I can have lunch this week." And I'm like, "Well, I'm limited to like 8 to 2, try to crunch out my workload. And then
Mhm.
Thursdays, we have longer hours at the studio. So I'm just back to back. I pile it all in." And so, yeah, I think it's interesting to some people. They're like, well, what do you actually do? People don't know what we do, Olivia. So maybe we can give them how we're going to accomplish our work this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for us, it's really about if people don't know, if you've been under a rock, we ourselves are content creators, right? So Amber is a content creator. She create content around beauty and all around beauty, right? And in her lifestyle. And by creating the videos around her beauty, she also has access to a beauty brand. So when she creates content around beauty, whatever, I'll let you explain all that. But how you do all of that. But that is a way there's several ways within being a content creator you can monetize yourself in just whatever different aspect or industry you're in. You'll find different ways you can monetize your content creation. But your content creation is, the uh, our way of marketing, right?
Yes.
Marketing and sharing and giving value, right? We all have problems that we need to be solved, right? So, if you're I know someone said they're a healthcare quality improvement advisor, right? So for you, I'm sure you are solving a problem, like working, like what she said, for small rural hospitals enjoy by working on grants, right? So you are solving a problem for funding, right? So
Yeah.
you do the work to help fund these small hospitals, right? And so you're solving a problem. And so for Amber and myself, we solve problems all day. She solved the problem of people with beauty and just being more confident in their skin and how they look. And I also give people the confidence to, stand out and be unique with their handmade accessories that we not wearing because it's wind down. Um, so and then we also give people, we give people the tools to create content to do what we do and create content and, market their businesses in the way that we do. So we teach people how to do what we do.
Yes.
Um,
Well said. No,
what
you summed that up really well. Really, really well. So 2 women on here, and help me pronounce this. Is it Sandra? It's not Sandra. Shan
Oh, Shandia? Shandia?
Shandia? Is it Shandia?
Shonda? I don't know how to pronounce. It is
Yes,
G-I
Shonda is what I want to say, not Sandra, but Shonda. Oh my
Shonda.
god, I feel like
Shandia?
I'm just
I don't know.
matching up.
You should have to give us the phonetic spelling so we can
Yes.
pronounce it correctly.
Yes.
Um,
And Alice, they're both in like the medical type field. So that's super cool.
yeah,
Um,
that is super cool.
so cool. Yeah. So what we're talking about right now is kind of just like workload. What do y'all do? See, when y'all are in the comments, it's like
Oh,
Rhonda with an S. Oh, okay.
okay. Okay, so it is like Rhonda. You're correct when you said Shonda, but I was like, is the I silent? I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
um,
Every time I see names, I'm like, if I botch your name up now, I'm real sorry. Okay. Give me 1 or 2 times and then I get it right forever.
yeah, all right,
Okay.
Shonda. We got it.
We got it. Yeah, that was really well said, Olivia. And so our workload this week, I still every day, just a second ago, I was like, my husband asked, he was like, so now what is your live about tonight? Right? Because this is very new. Us
Mhm.
going live. Live used to be our jam back in the
Mhm.
day.
Mhm.
And it's so nice. We still have to prepare and be right. It's not just like off the cuff. We still have to prepare. But I really like a live, but I also love recording stuff and then editing. I think that's so cool. So we have a lot of Vlogmas to do this week. A lot
We
of Vlogmas
do.
to do this week. Yeah. We have some really cool things. Do we want to share like what we're vlogging, or do we want to share our strategy behind the vlogs coming out? What do you want to do, Olivia?
Let's share the strategy. I think the
Okay.
strategy. I think that'll be more valuable because I feel like if we share what we're doing, then they're gonna lose that element of surprise. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
let's share the strategy. So, if you guys don't know, if you're first like watching our videos, you haven't watched any of our videos before, you might not even know what Vlogmas is. And so, Vlogmas is a thing that content creators on YouTube and other platforms do typically in December. And that's every day they release a video for 25 days till up to Christmas from the 1st to the 25th. And typically it has been to number one, increase their views and their viewership and subscribership to the channels because typically advertisers are more willing to spend more advertising dollars during those months because number one, a lot of time it's the end of their fiscal year, so they are spending the rest of the marketing budgets, or they are trying to market whatever products or services they have to offer the last ditch before the end of the year to really get their numbers up or have really good holiday sales and things of that nature. So Vlogmas historically has just been a great opportunity for content creators to really earn more money on their channels for the content that they put out and also bring more awareness to their content and the value that they bring to their platforms. So that's what Vlogmas is all about in a nutshell. So we are taking on this challenge. I've watched Vlogmas on different channels for many, many years. And this year, me really being more consistent on our channel, and then we started the A&O channel, we're like, I've heard a lot of people because I feel like last year, obviously because of the Panini, um,
Exactly.
people kind of iffy about whether they're going to do it or not. So this year I saw like a huge resurgence of people talking about it and taking on that. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like, it's definitely a challenge. I mean, it's going from creating one video per week to a video every day almost. So that's why we decided honestly to do lives on Saturday Sundays because it's like, whoo, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why we are kind of mixing it up. So we'll give you guys a little bit more live so we can do some more interactions. And I think this is really good because one of the things that we want to do on this channel and on all of our channels is really get to know the people that we make content for, because we truly make the content for you guys. And I mean, we want to get to know you. So it's great knowing that Shonda works in the medical field, Alice works in the medical field, and she works her Mary Kay business, she says. So it's cool to kind of know what type of work y'all do. What are y'all doing? Because I know for me, when I watch content on YouTube, I'm always like intrigued by the creators, but I also find it so interesting when the creators are intrigued in the people that watch them and really care to connect and talk with them and really vibe with them. So it's I love the lives because we can do that with you guys as well. But then the recorded videos give us a opportunity to be fun and work on our production value, because I love, like Amber said, we love editing videos and just seeing how we can make them more funnier or more entertaining and things of that nature. So that's
Yeah.
really why we're doing this whole Vlogmas thing. And so our strategy behind it is that, okay, so we have to record all these videos. So it's like, me and Amber, we are the queen of batching. So we know it's Vlogmas, but we literally can't be recording every day, all day. So our strategy is this week we're going to do some more pre-recording these first 2 days of the week and really get some segments, at least some of the segments, the main parts of the video. We will still do like some vlogging throughout the other days, but try to get the main segments of the videos done on Monday and Tuesday. And then Tuesdays we teach our class, our Ready Set Record Mastermind. So we do that, and we are gearing up for our next cycle of Ready Set Record. So if you guys are like, I would love to do that. And this is the thing, we always say this, content creators, you can do content. You So many content creators or people who make videos, they do it for fun, they do it for business, they do it because they want to be an influencer. People
Right.
create content for so many different reasons. So if it's something that seems like, oh my gosh, that would be so fun, or that would be so cool, or I need to do this because I want to be able to reach more people so I can grow my business, then those are all different reasons why you should be creating content and be starting a YouTube channel for yourself. There's so many people who started a YouTube channel just as a hobby, and now they have a full-time career and they're making six figures and more, right? They've
Yep.
been able to do so much in the world and have so much more impact, because this is the thing. It's not just about, making more money. When you have more money, you can make a bigger impact in the world, whether it's within your own family or with it's, outside of your own family. So that's the whole reason behind increasing your income by having multiple streams of income, because you're able to make a bigger impact. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Exactly. I find it very interesting when you ask people that, and some people are like, "No, I don't need any more money." Well, you may not, but what could you do with people around you, right? Have you ever been asked like, "I need to borrow money," or "Hey, I just my car's messing up. I would love to take it to the shop. It's drivable, but I just need to tweak some things so it will last longer." Or maybe you just want to help a family out. There have been many times. I have not done this, but I actually want to. We have helped many people in different ways, not to like, nobody does it for wanting that self-satisfaction like everybody knows, but one of my dreams is to sit in Target and just chill at one of the registers, and people come by and I'm like, "I got it." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yep, got it, charge it." Like, I just literally want to do that so bad. And those are things that you can do whenever you're not in a position where, money's not a problem. You're like, absolutely, we're over blessed. So I want to bless others and, give back in that way. But girl, if I was in Target and somebody paid my bill, I'd be like, heck yeah, take it today. I got charge it to your card, not mine. It just Yeah, that would be
Well,
super.
this is the number one thing. If you ever see Amber in Target, you better catch her on one of those days that she's running in and out, because most times these people are gonna be like, I didn't know your bill was gonna be $300.
It's so much, girl. Target sucks you in. You don't know all
Yep.
the things I buy at Target. It's ridiculous. I buy a lot on Amazon too, but there's a lot at Target. I'm like, nope, need that, need that, need that, need that. I'm gonna use it. So I just am like, I need it. Sometimes I don't even need it. I'm just like, no, that is really good. I'm just going to get it. So I mean, I will be honest. Sometimes I get things I don't need, but don't we all?
Yeah. Don't we all over
Don't we all? Well, I want to explain, just so y'all know, we have several viewers on hanging out with us right now. I want y'all to know what all of our channels are, just so you kind of know what Olivia's channel is. We explained A&O's channel and what my channel is. So we are going to share that. We are going to share a little bit on how we do batch process. So stay tuned to listen to how we do batch, because that's going to be really helpful and useful for you. And Carla's in the comments. Carla is our girl from Mastermind. What's up? She's like, I work in the school system. Girl, you better drop your link to your channel. If you are a part of our Mastermind or Create Content Academy community, if you have gotten anything with us as far as our communities and us helping you accelerate your video leveling skills, please, if you're one of our girls, you know who you are, drop your YouTube channel right here in the comments. We want all of our people to go subscribe and check you out, because you're so dope and so good. So Carla, please drop your link, okay?
Yep.
So much.
And just to tell you guys what Carla does, if you're looking for any handmade, custom t-shirts, mugs, you name it, she can probably make it. So sorry, guys.
Wow, Olivia sneezed. Bless you, Olivia.
Oh,
we just dropped a video Friday. Was it Friday, Olivia's video? And we had Carla's mugs in our video.
Oh, I think so. I think it was Friday.
I think it was Friday. It was well, if you go look, because it was like day 3. But it was the taste test, Starbucks taste test. But we used Carla's mugs, so she made those for us. So cute. She could make those for, you know, anybody that you want to gift those to with something to sing or a face on it. So cute.
Yep. So yeah, reach out to her, because you know it's Christmas. If you want to do custom gifts, I think are the best gifts, because I feel like people can really feel the thoughtfulness in a custom gift, not just like a gift card or a regular thing. So I love that, you know, customized gifts. So yes, make sure you guys reach out to Carla.
Yeah, she said it was the Starbucks one. All right, so we have a couple women in the comments. So let's answer your questions. We're going to make sure we answer them at the end, but I just want to make sure y'all know what's upcoming. We're going to talk about so we're being asked, what app do we use to make our content videos? So we'll talk about what app we use and how we do that. And we just had this amazing boot camp, Edit Like a Pro. It was so dope. So if you were in that, you know how dope that was. And then also I'm reading. I could watch every day to learn how to do my makeup right. Awesome. So cool. Well, we're glad that you're here. We're definitely going to answer questions. Keep them coming in the comments. Olivia, tell them a little bit about your channel too, and then we'll get into, and I'll tell them about mine, and we'll talk about batching, because I think it's very interesting how we batch. So
for sure. So on my channel, if you guys have never saw it, my channel is Olivia Hayward, and it's Handmade by Olivia Hayward. And basically I do a lot of handmade jewelry, accessories. This year I've really been focused on handmade jewelry, but next year I'm hoping to expand and just do more handmade accessories and different crafts and art and different things like that. But basically I make handmade gifts, really. Handmade gifts where and mostly I specialize in jewelry. So polymer clay jewelry is what I make on my channel. And I basically kind of share the process, right? So I make process videos. So I make videos where you can see the process that it takes to make the jewelry. And, you know, I love it. So that's what my channel is all about. Making jewelry and accessories and just being creative. I am a creative at heart. So that's what I do. Thank you, Alice. So yeah, that's what I do on my channel. And then yep, that's my channel right there.
It's so good. I just had to bring this up because Olivia and her thumbnails are so beautiful. They just look so good. I don't even have to watch a video. I can be like, oh gosh, I need that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at Olivia's channel. Like, that's good. Oh, that's good. It flows really nice. It's awesome. And the cool thing about Olivia's channel for December is she's doing Vlogmas, but it's so Monday through Friday, it's shorts. So you're going to see short forms of her day and what she's been doing. And then obviously Saturday, Sunday, we're here with you 9 a.m. Saturday and 9 p.m. Sunday night. So that's super cool.
Yes. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. I have like 3 weeks. I'm really trying to get to 500 subscribers by January. So I'm more than halfway. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, or if you're watching my channel right now from my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free. I make good content. I like to have fun. You might find some amazing gifts or earrings that you would love for yourself, so you'll know the backstory and how they were made and the process of that. So
yeah, it's really cool to watch her make jewelry, and that's what's awesome too. Like, it's just, you get to know, oh my gosh, I'm wearing this piece of jewelry, and you know how they were created. That's super cool. So yeah, make sure you are definitely hitting 500 subscribers by January with Vlogmas happening, girl.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. All right. Well, I'm going to add to the stream real quick. My channel, it's beauty content. So every Sunday I drop a beauty video. So if it's skincare related or makeup related, today I did a lash try on. So that actually dropped today. Yeah, it was
such a good video.
Yeah, I loved actually making it too, because I, as someone that likes to wear, false lashes, I'm like, I really want to see the difference, because sometimes you can see it better when it's on somebody's face. So that was super cool to make. And then Sunday, Christmas glam coming out. So the cool thing though about my channel is that it's fun to watch skincare and beauty content, but I have so much that happens in my life that I really enjoy letting you in on some like home renovation projects that we have going on. So crazy stuff has been happening here at the house. And I also add in some lifestyle. So if we do fun like day dates, or
attracting new customers,
has been going on like that, then I like to bring you in on that. So that's what happens on my channel. So super cool. So go hang out there if you've never watched my channel before, because that's the thing. Olivia and I do 2 different things on our channel, but they're all like wrapped around like, just women would really enjoy it, So go check out Olivia's channel, go check out mine. And then thank you for always being here on the A&O show with us. All right, let's talk about some batching.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I have to tell them, Olivia.
Go ahead.
We did 30 reels in one day. Okay. So, our number one platform is YouTube. Let's just be honest and clear. But Instagram is super cool, right? It's super cool, super fun. So there was a challenge going on and we accepted. We were like, we're down. We're totally going to knock this out of the park. And we had this whole plan of what we're going to do. So we had saved music, we had saved ideas and everything of how we can take one reel and just recreate it into what we do with A&O. And in one day, it was actually several hours, we recorded 30 60-second videos. 30 60-second videos, like insane, right? So what we do also, we are really just focusing on our YouTube platform, and then whatever happens here, we can kind of transition it into like Instagram. So really where you're going to find more of our content is right here on YouTube always. And so that's what's so cool about doing what we're doing now with our shorts every day and then Vlogmas. But our strategy behind it, we have to know how we want to help you, right? It's not just, okay, selfishly, what do we want to make? Ooh, that would be fun. It's like, how can this actually help our audience, right? Because our video content comes from solving problems. If it's laughter, if it's actual like knit and gritty techniques, or if it's a new tool, a new platform that's out, we want to explain the process. Or if it's just this fun challenge, right? We're like, okay, our problem is we want to just put a smile on your face tonight and just have fun. So we really have a strategy behind how we know it's going to be beneficial for you to tune in and watch. But also the strategy is, and Olivia's so good at this. This is not my forte, but she is so good at analytics. She knows what's being searched. She knows what people are seeking and what they want. And she has a list every day. She's like, this is what we're doing. This is what's top, blah, trending, all the things. I'm like, done. Let's do it. I'm in. So Olivia, I'm going to let her take the role on this because she's the one that helped me build my channel to what it is. She has the brains behind this. Olivia, take it away.
First of all, Carla, you missed when we introduced our drinks, but I'm drinking Canada Dry Zero Sugar Ginger Ale, and she's drinking liqueur.
Yeah, I have LaCroix, and it is the Beach Plum. And every single sparkling water flavored now tastes the same to me. I've tasted all the brands. I started with Aha's and was a huge fan forever. Then I went to like bubbly for a minute. And so I actually still have some of that in my fridge. And now I have a bunch of LaCroix. So I'm just kind of tasting them out.
Oh, and will you drink Good and Gather from Target?
Oh, Good and Gather. You know what? I keep forgetting about that brand.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I forget about it. But that one's very good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to analytics, right? When it comes to searching, I say this till I'm blue in the face, right? So whenever you're building a channel, whenever you're building any platform, right? You can be making content for Instagram. You could be making content for Facebook, wherever you're doing it. Is that you want to actually make content that people want and are searching for, right? So with that being said, whenever I'm researching and learning about channels and and looking at those analytics, I'm always looking at, okay, what was searched for? How is this content serving a purpose? And I tell people all the time, I think we get caught up a lot of times when we start looking at the big YouTubers and you just see them making random videos and you're like, oh, I'm going to start a channel and just be making these random videos. Well, one thing that I have to remind you guys all the time is that there's a process before you can get there. There's a process, and the process, unless you for some reason create a video that goes viral and it's in the niche that you want to continue to create videos for, because a lot of people have went viral, but they're like, that's just a fluke. I don't even want to create content around whatever that viral video was. So, a lot of times it serves them, but sometimes it doesn't even end up serving them that well because they don't want to continue making content around that subject. So it's so important to, number one, do your research, do your due diligence in the beginning to build a foundation about really getting clear about who you want to serve first. And then after you're clear about, okay, these are the people I want to help, these are the people I have a heart for or a passion for. So then you figure out who those people are. I know when I was first starting my branding business, and prior to me doing jewelry or helping other women with content, I did branding. And when I first started doing branding, I was like, oh, I'm doing branding or whatever, it's fine. I make websites, I do logos and all of those things. Well, I quickly found out that I did not like making websites, logos, anything. I didn't even want to make flyers for men, right? I just did not have a desire, a passion. I didn't like it because my design aesthetic was just super clean and just feminine and girly. So whenever I had to make men things like that were attractive to men, I just always struggled with it. So it just wasn't my niche. So after a while, and it took me a while to even figure that out, because I would work with men and I was just, I was not excited to do it. I mean, the work was good, but I just never was excited to get that job done. So I quickly realized that I needed to really niche down, and I needed to say I am a brand designer for women entrepreneurs. And so that was my first niching down to like really start to target and work with the people that I was passionate about working with, because if you are not passionate or love the work that you do, you're going to burn out, right? Because creating content isn't like waking up and brushing your teeth. It takes a little bit more time and resources and energy to create content, right? And so if you're going to say you're going to do it, you really got to put skin in the game, and you got to not feel like, oh, I'm tired of doing this because I'm tired of doing it. Right. So it's so important for you to figure out who you're actually speaking to. Who do you want to help? Who do you want to solve the problems for? Because if you know that, and then you start to create content around that, then it's easier for you when the times get tough and you're like, I want to throw this computer against the wall, Carla, or something like that. At those moments, like, I just want to throw the computer out the window. Okay. Right? I've had those moments. I've had moments where I literally cried because stuff got deleted. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard on that, And those days where it's hard, if you're not serving the people that you really want to serve, you're going to be like, I'm not making a video. I'm not doing this today. I'm not, because you're not in it. And so one of the things that we do in the mastermind is we really dig in and make sure you are clear in the beginning of what you want to do. And sometimes it changed. It's been so many times that people got in our mastermind. I won't say so many times. I was a little extra then. But it's been many times where people got into the mastermind and they thought they were going to be creating content on one thing. And then we were like, don't really sound like you're that passionate about that thing. And they've completely switched and went the different way, because passion is what really brings your work ethic out, is what's going to sustain you when you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. If you're really passionate about the thing, it's your purpose. That's another thing. Really doing things that are purposeful to you, that, like I said, whenever you have that increase in income, you're going to be able to make that impact. It's so important when it comes to creating content. So that's really our strategy behind making the type of content that we want. Like, we make it because, we get DMs, we get messages, we see the struggle in people. And so we're like, okay, how can we make it super, not easy, but plain, and support that, mostly support. How can we support, women in content creation, and really giving them the tools and the resources, because it took us years and months to figure out all of the tools and the resources. And if I can give you everything that I learned in a year and a half, in 12 weeks, I mean, I think like, that's what I always have to think about, because sometimes when you have that like self-doubt or like, am I really giving, are we really giving all we can give? But then I have to really snap myself out, and I'm like, it took me a year and a half, 2 years, whatever, 3. It took me that long to learn this, to master this thing, to grasp this thing. But we're going to give you 4 coaches, by the way, give our women what we got in years in 12 weeks. Like, that's insane, right? So that's what we do, and that's why we do it. And that's about, this is kind of about our mastermind, but really is about, that's why we create the content like we do, right? So, I mean, I kind of went on a tangent, but
no, it was needed. That was good. All right, we have a little commercial break, but before then, Carla, please drop your channel. She's one of our women from the Mastermind Create Content Academy. And also, everyone, share what you do for work. Drop it in the comments. We're here to support and just be here to love on you and obviously get to know you even more. And what we want to make sure that you know is that you can have a free call with Olivia and myself. You can talk to us for 30 minutes. You can ask us all the questions. We are here for you. We want to give so much. And then we can answer all your questions to see if you also want to be a part of what we do in the Mastermind program, or maybe there is another program that we have that's best for you. So set up a free call, pick our brain. Obviously, if someone was like, hey, you can have a free call with me for 30 minutes, I'd be like 100% I'm down. So go ahead and do that, and we cannot wait to talk to you. But here, let's take a little commercial break, you guys.
I just got these new flyers printed. I'm putting them on everybody's car. Yeah, my business is about to blow up. $1 million year, here we come.
Hi, I'm Amber.
And my name is Olivia, and we are the founders of Create Content Academy. We understand you are overwhelmed right now. You don't have the customers that you desire. you lack the knowledge that it takes to really put together a great video. We know editing, oh my gosh, it can be so intimidating.
Super intimidating. Many times I was ready to throw my phone or computer out the window, call it quits.
I know, she would call me and be like, I don't know what to do.
It really sucked. Well, luckily I didn't, because that would have been an expensive day.
Exactly.
4 years ago, I was creating video content, but I wasn't doing it consistently at all. I was serving local customers, but honestly, I was broke. And I was stressed out, I was worried, and that's a place that I don't want to go back to. Because I'm making YouTube videos on a consistent basis, I'm serving clients in over 35 states, and my YouTube channel has almost hit 1 million views. Oh, I'm excited! And I've generated over 6 figures of income. Oh my gosh, that is a great feeling. And it's because I make amazing video content.
We designed the Organize and Record Toolkit to teach you how to create videos that turn viewers into buyers fast.
I know you're thinking, I really want that. That is me, and I need to make a change. So we're excited to tell you right now, go ahead and click the link or the button below to get the Organize and Record Toolkit so you can start changing your video content today and start selling that product and that service to that target audience that you desire. Well, we're excited, and go ahead and get it. So cool.
So good.
What a blessed life. Oh my gosh, to be an amazing content creator. And it's so cool. It can be you too, right? So we just know we've been there where you are, where it's like, I don't make videos, but I just, it's word of mouth. It's whatever. It's putting things on people's cars because that is true, y'all.
That happens. That's for real.
And you've done it before. It's like, if you didn't do that, you did some form of like, your feet had to be on the pavement to get that connection.
Or you send annoying DMs where you're like, you got a minute of more time, or those DMs are funny.
I know. Well, Alice, you have a really good question. You said, what's the cost? Have a call. Every single program that we have, it runs very different, right? So yeah, just set up a call, but all the things are broken down on our website as well. Go to createcontentacademy.com and just check everything out, read all the scoop. But have a 30-minute call. It costs you $0 to talk to us for 30 minutes.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Have a call.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Olivia, tell us one thing that you've done. I know we've kept y'all for a minute, but what's one thing that you've done to market that you kind of like, you're like, I will never market like that again?
I think the one thing that I did was, I think like, I wouldn't say like cold calling or whatever, but it's kind of like cold calling basically. And actually the funny thing about it is before I even worked for myself, I used to do it as a job. So back when I was that in high school or right after high school? Yeah, it was in high school because it was in Daytona. So yeah, when I was in high school, I worked for 2 telemarketing calls. And the funny part about it is, I'm going to date myself, y'all, right? This is, I don't think I'm that old, but just saying this makes me seem old. But if you ever remember, there was this fitness instructor, his name was Billy Blanks, and he used to do Tabo videos. And basically, I used to work in this call center, and you would have to call previous Tabo Billy Blank's Tabo customers to sell them the next DVD set or whatever. I think, maybe it was DVDs, definitely, DVD set. So basically they had already so they were warned. They had already previously bought the previous set of DVDs. And so now you would have to call them and convince them to buy the second set. And it was so crazy because I was actually good at it. I would make my sales go, but and sometimes like how it would work is like, sometimes if you would like make your sales go, you could be just like, I'm done for today, and you could leave. So sometimes I would, or if you wasn't making your sales go, they would send you home.
Oh no.
So Yeah, so if you wasn't making any sales, then they would send you home early, right? And so me being in high school, if you wanted to go home early, don't make no sales. Or if you want to make or if you wanted to go home or if you wanted to go home early, make a lot of sales, and then you could be like, "Oh, I need to leave." And you'll be good because you had already met your quota for the day. And I was actually good with it, but it was very stressful, right? It was very stressful because then you put yourself in a predicament wherein number one, if you're there and you're not making sales and you worried about making the sales, then it's like you're not making money, right? Because you're gonna get sent home and you're not gonna make money. And I know a lot of network marketers go through that. And I know you said the same thing when we first met. It was like if you weren't face to face with the client, you weren't gonna make money.
I
So it
know.
was just like so it was like the same thing. And mind you, I was in high school, so I didn't have a ton of bills. But that's the one. So I worked that, and then I used to do another one where we just do like surveys. I don't even know how that worked. How we got money, but anyhow, the company paid, but I don't know how they made their money because all we had to do was get the people to do surveys. But I don't know how that even worked back then. But I do know that it was like, ugh, it's just stressful because it's like you got this quota, and if you're not making it, then you are not getting paid. And I think that's the beauty of when you start to create content because you're going in at a different angle, right? You're going in a serving type of way, which in the result, it's easier to get sales. So at first, it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to start making videos and I'm going to start, making hundreds of $1,000s on my first video, because no, you got to put some work in. You got to be visible. You got to get visible. You got to do the work to be seen. But then as you continue to make concept as you continue to make content, then the more visible you become and the more people will start to notice you. People start to begin that like, know, and trust. And that's what you want to start build. That's why we go live. That's why we are doing Vlogmas. That's why we do videos in general, because it is a deeper level, better than us posting on social, better than us just constantly posting the pictures of our videos. Like, I could easily, because I make jewelry, I could be out. It would take me a lot less time for me to make jewelry and post videos all day. But 100%, I probably wouldn't get as many sales because they don't, especially if I didn't never post my face. I just post my product all day, all day, all day. Like, as humans, we thrive on connection with other humans, right? We're built for connection with other humans. And when we have the opportunity to watch videos and get to know the humans behind the businesses,
Yes.
we are much more likely to spend our dollars there because you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely buying makeup from Amber. I love her. That country accent. She's a hoot.
She's a yes.
But because it's a different layer. But if you were just constantly posting pictures of mascaras all day and never really connecting with your people, they're like, man, I could buy mascara from Target. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
people, and then especially being with the company who, it's not exclusive. You're not the only one selling this product.
Right.
You can basically get it from, anywhere, anybody. So you
Yes.
have to. I want you guys to think, like, how are you going to make yourself stand apart from, the different people who have access to the same products and services or products that you have access to? It's so important that you are doing something to really stand out, doing something to create connection points, doing something to engage with your followers and subscribers and viewers of your content. So that's really the reason why it's so important to make content. And really and truly, it goes across any industry. There 95% of big businesses are creating some type of video content right now, right?
Yes.
The number is crazy. And this is the thing. If they're not creating themselves, they are paying influencers, celebrities, actors to create videos on their behalf with their products and their services. So
Yes.
I don't know why you're not doing it.
Yep. And that's what's crazy. I'm glad that you brought that up, because sometimes people are like, well, there's companies out there, but I don't see how they're doing it yet because other people are doing it for them. And if they're like, oh, well, those people probably just bought that product and wanted to talk about it. No, they're saying, I'm going to give you 10 grand to talk about this product. I'm going to pay you $1 million to post it one time. Like, because they understand the power of influence. And but it doesn't happen overnight either. And so you have to start somewhere. They didn't go, well, I just made this product today. Let me go get the most famous person in the world to talk about it. No, because they're like, what is this product? Why would I talk about it? Does anybody know about it yet? So you have to start though. And if you don't start showing up for yourself, nobody else is going to show up for you. That's what I had to realize. If I'm not going to show up and talk about my product, I can't tell a customer to do that for me. You know what I mean? But my customers now do that for me naturally because they do. Y'all watch my channel. Y'all share my content because you know I'm going to show up and I'm not going to stop. So, of course, you keep sharing that content because you know it's helpful and useful and you want others to learn from it. Same for Olivia's jewelry. You see it, you get excited, you buy it, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. My friends need to see it. I'm going to buy them gifts of Olivia's jewelry because I know they're going to love it and they can go to Olivia and buy more because Olivia's not going to stop. Like, it just, you trust the brand behind what Olivia and I have created. And that's what we want to really help you understand is that if you want a lasting business, you know, you have to learn how to market with video content, period. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you well said. Well said. I'm going to share our website real quick, Olivia, just so you know, because several of the women are like, yes, I'm going to go set up a call. So I just want y'all to understand like exactly where it is. So you can see this right here. This is just going to the website that's ticking across the screen, createcontentacademy.com. When you go to that, you'll see right here, Ready, Set, Record Mastermind. Click on that mastermind. And then when you're there, you'll see the button to go ahead and enroll. You can enroll yourself if you're ready for that. But you can also go ahead and continue to scroll and get all the details. But then it will talk about you can go ahead and set up a call with us right here. Book a call with us. When you book a call, you can get on our calendar. It'll send you a link and we can get on the phone with each other and you can just schedule a time right here. So we're excited to chat with you and help you understand more. Super, super cool. So we cannot wait to do that with you. This was really fun. A little wind down.
Yes. Wind down with A, you know. Yeah, this was super fun. If you guys, to give you guys a rundown of our schedule, like we said, every day we're doing a video. So Monday, starting tomorrow, we're going to have another vlog out. It's going to be the part 2 of our Friday vlog. And basically we'll have a vlog all week or some type of video. And then on next Saturday at 9 a.m., we'll be going Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going live again with our breakfast with A&O, and then on Sunday we'll do our wind down with A&O at 9 p.m. So we'll be going live every Saturday and Sunday until Christmas Day. Christmas Day will be a recorded video, but every other, the couple next Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays will be live, and then we'll have videos during the week. So we're excited. We're excited to, create this content. It's definitely, doing this Vlogmas ain't easy, but the reward will be in you guys really getting to know us and being able to glean a lot of information and all the things. So we're excited about the future. We're excited about 2022. So I think next Sunday during the wind down, we're going to talk a little bit more about our goals. So if we forget, remind us. But I really want to talk about some of our goals for 2022, and also ask you guys if you are thinking about like, oh, I would love if they made a video on this. Be thinking about things that you want to learn in 2022, and let us know next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we want to talk about some of the goals that we have for 2022 and the type of content we want to make for you guys, and ask you guys what type of content you want us to make.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, that's going to be a good conversation. Well, we will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for being here with us. And happy Sunday night. Have a great week this week, and we will see you every single day for Vlogmas. So stay tuned, and y'all are the best. Bye.
Bye.